survive like all it's gon' be. So go and bring your talent and send it to Miss C. Blue Rag, the CeeLo Beast, the guy heat. We live every night, tune in and take a seat. All we doing is looking for talent. If that's a challenge, sing, rap, bring that. It's all about a balance. Comedians gotta be funny. Had me laughing and gasping and holding my tummy. At last we can pass them and get to the money. Nobody wanna be broke though, looking bummy. The general finna go viral. Let me yeah. The general, you knew what you was doing. Instead of sending out the bat signal, you sent out the rap signal. Y'all know what it is. Yeah. The Shiz-Nit talent going live on YouTube. Who else out the gutter survive like we do? It is what it is and it's all it's gon' be. So go and bring your talent and send it to Miss C. Blue Rag, the CeeLo Beast, the guy heat. We live every night, tune in and take a seat. All we doing is looking for talent. If that's a challenge, sing, rap, bring that. It's all about a balance. Comedians gotta be funny. Had me laughing and gasping and holding my tummy. At last we can pass them and get to the money. Nobody wanna be broke though, looking bummy. The general finna go viral. Let me make sure I tune in wherever I go. Thanks to the internet, you can hear in Chicago. Overseas, all the G's, they can feel me. That's right, y'all. The Shiz-Nit talent on YouTube. Hosted by Blue Rag, Miss C-Note, and Steve-O Beats. Bring your talent, y'all. Music review Mondays. Talent turn up Tuesdays. Greatness on display Wednesdays. Push the line of respect on Thursday. Singers, rappers, comedians, anything you do. Don't forget, Instagram and Facebook too.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Hip Hop Alliance. Hip Hop's first official union. We fighting for rights. Workers' rights, labor rights. Y'all know what it is. Fair wages. Let's hit 'em. Who's really speaking for the artist? Everybody knows the music industry is heartless. Knowledge reigns supreme, not what an artist on a chart is. It's about fair wages and royalties. Let me start this, spark this. It's about cultural self-reliance, corporate defiance. We got this down to a science. It's called the Hip Hop Alliance. We take it back to stop the violence. For 30 years I've been the culture's guidance. You can't deny this, I clean pupils when they open their eyelids. In a blink I teach kids to think, that's what I did and do. Reaching and pulling out the culture inside of you with the truth inside of you, no one can lie to you. It's time to unify him, her, you, and I. Do your part to save the art, don't be a stupid guy. Front, you can try, but it's your time you waste. And we're starting an alliance against corporate exploitation.
What up? What up?
That was dope. I like that one.
Oh, yeah. You already know what it do. Is your talent boo-boo or is it the Shiz-Nit? You already know what it is, man. The Ghetto Got Talent. Talent showcase. Bring your talent, get exposed or get recognized. Right now, live. Tell somebody you know about it. We want to see some talent live and fresh right now. What's happening with y'all? What up with it, Jerry Blaze, Bay? I see you up in there, man. Come on in, man. Thank you for showing up again one more time, man. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely. Tell a friend, let somebody know. It's going up tonight. We got a lot of great talent for you lined up. Yep. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? Mr. SteeLo Beats and Miss C-No, what's going on with y'all? How was y'all day today?
Hey, happy Sunday to everybody. You know, I just chill, try to work on a few things in the house, and that's it. Kick back, watch some church, watch some movies, and now I'm here.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yeah. Same thing, man. Lovely day. Visited a couple of people, hanged out, talked about a lot of good stuff, and, just loving it, man. But, yeah. Loving the day. Today's a good day.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
absolutely, absolutely, man. When you wake up, like I tell y'all, thanking God, hey, you just got to be grateful and just accept all the grace and mercy that He lay on your life because you're doing the right thing, moving in the right direction, letting Him order your steps. Like I always say, not our will, but His will. Not our plan, but His plan. And it's all in His timing. So, it is what it is. And that's all it's going to ever be right here on the Shiznit Talent TV. Yep, yep, yep. I see everybody popping in. That's cool. Come on up in here, man. We got a few things lined up for you. We don't know exactly how it's gonna go. We don't know who's gonna show up or pop in, drop by to say hello and hi to the Live is Live on YouTube. But we right here, keeping the consistency going. We told y'all that from day one. We told y'all that. So we're gonna be here. We're gonna be consistent. We're looking for people to tell other people about the talent thing that we got going over here so they can share their talent with us. Their God-given gift, ladies and gentlemen. We want to see it, we want to feel it, we want to hear it. Don't you want to hear some talent, Stilo Beats?
Oh, definitely, man. That's what we're here for. Come on now, the Shiznit. Got to bring that talent in here. That's what we're here. You know, got to hear that new.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
If it's
sir.
new, old, whatever it is, we just an extension and expansion of a way to get your voice heard, get your sound seen, get you seen. Period. Point blank. Like I say, get exposure, get recognized.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
Yes, sir.
nice.
All types of talent. Bring it in. That's what we're
Yeah,
here
what
for.
types of talent we looking for?
Man, sing.
All types.
There you go. Keep it simple. All type of talent.
All genres. Yeah, man, that hip hop alliance is very special. They got a big thing going down. We got to go up in there. So anybody that's out there and y'all listening, we got the Hip Hop Alliance link at the very top of the chat. Go on and hit that. Get involved. Get your membership up. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing over here. Sharing this great information with the world, the globe. You hear me? Hip hop is all over the globe. So what we're doing is helping in the fight to stop this violence in hip hop. How y'all feel about violence in hip hop? Let's talk about it a little bit before we get into everything.
Well, I don't think it's anything new. It's just something that wasn't to this extent. And some people got to go through some things to learn, to change, but it all starts with self-respect, self-awareness. And I feel like if you're in a moment and you start to get angry, you got to ask yourself, as a man or a woman, if I can't handle this conflict, how am I going to handle life? Because there's going to be stuff that hits you and it's going to hit you hard. So if you can't handle an argument and you put yourself in a position of going to jail or going to the graveyard, you're not going to make it in life. So you have to make that decision and be a man and ask yourself, how can I handle this better? Because those are small situations that will pass, and it's up to you how you deal with it. Is it going to be a long-term problem, or is it going to be a short-term problem? And that's how I feel about that.
Stilo,
Wow. Yeah, man. I mean, we all know it changed a lot from where it was in the beginning. Because I remember back in the day, a long time ago, you know how you did remember the time when they used to break dance and do the battles like that, and that's how they battle. That's how they anger out against one another. Somebody
yeah,
was mad, they just break dance or whatever, or rap against somebody and just boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Do your thing. But nowadays, he took it to another level. They use the streets to handle, situations in hip hop. I mean, hip hop is the streets, but you know what I'm saying. Using the,
absolutely.
you know what I'm saying. Using
Using the art as a way to hurt one another.
exactly like in a different way, in a big major way, like changing somebody's life away, and that's uh
Hmm.
that's that's a way different thing to change. So we need to bring it back the way it was before, bringing hip hop back, and like I said,
Take the violence out the lyrical content.
exactly. You know, they're still gonna be doing it. People still
Oh,
gonna
of
be doing
course.
it. You know, but I think we can make a change, man. I think the change can be done.
Yeah, together we can make that change,
Oh yeah,
on a global scale. You know what I mean?
yep.
We got to do better. And it starts right here where we, talking about it, putting it on the table, having discussions and conversations about this type of stuff. You know what I mean? Most people won't be talking about this. They'll be talking about who gonna be getting into it next. What's the next, biggest beef that's getting all the attention because they want, the instant, clout off of it. We ain't over here doing that. We're over here pushing a positive message. You know what I mean? A message that's conducive to prosperity in 2023, not negativity. You see what I'm saying? And so it's gonna grow, but it's gonna grow ever so slow but greatly. You understand me? And in the sense that it's gonna be so humongous, but it's gonna be so small still to what God got to do with this show over here, the Shiznit Talent TV. As long as we keep him first and move in that accordance, we're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? As long as we keep putting it on the table to stop violence in hip hop, we're gonna be all right. I'm telling you, we got some great things, man, lined up, man. I definitely want to be a part. See, I gotta play this because
We
this
gave
is
away knowledge
something
for
that
free
really
because
makes
we know
sense
how
to
much
me.
is needed.
Check
Because I know
this
how
out.
much I wish I had somebody to tell me who to watch out for and how to do things the right way so we ain't wasting time running on a treadmill and figuring out how to empower each other instead of going against each other. And I wish there was a man there to tell me how to be a man. Because a lot of men just be like, yo, I ain't talking to these young dudes. And then they wonder why the young dudes is bugging. We supposed to come and educate these people so they don't make the same mistakes, not judge them. And that's the problem right now. We ain't teaching each other. We all trying to fucking run for the plug. Everybody trying to protect the plug. Why? If we do it together, we the plug. And I've been saying this shit for years, and everybody says I'm crazy. If you gonna tell the truth, you better be ready to fight. Period. But if you soft, you gonna look the other way. And you gotta live with yourself. I'm not judging you, I'm just not built that way. My existence and everything I've done, all I've been on this planet as an adult reflects that. As I learn, I teach. And I never hide the plug. I give it away. I'm an OG. I give it away for free.
Man, Damon Dash, boy.
We gave away knowledge for free because we know how much is needed. Because I know how much I wish I had somebody to tell me who to watch out for and how to do.
Hey, do you want to be running on that treadmill? That's what I'm talking about. Nah, not going forward. Not going forward. We got to be conducive to, teaching, reaching each other with a positive message to help each other up, edification. That's that real time edification. You understand me? In a
Yeah,
real way.
you got a point when he said you ain't teaching them young ones, man. That's why they go around bugging. But I remember one time, man, I heard some older dudes say, man, what we gonna tell them youngsters, man? I remember I heard some older dude said that. He said, man, what we gonna tell the youngsters, man? You can't tell them nothing.
But you can.
Yeah, that's the problem because they don't want to step up. People don't want to step up and say something. You can teach them better. You've been living this long. You should be trying to put that on the young one and help him get as far as you if you did. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because most of these young ones nowadays they don't even make it to 21. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So man, I couldn't believe when I heard the dude said that. This was like years back though, a couple like 10 years ago, and I was like, man, that's crazy, man. And Damon Dash got a point when he said nobody ain't teaching them young ones, man.
But a lot of these young ones won't listen. They'll say you're just old and you don't know what you're talking about.
But it's better. I believe it's better to try than to not try at all.
I definitely agree with you there. I definitely agree with you there.
Yeah, we already know. I mean, it's just common sense. We know, I know, Blue know, everybody know. That especially if you've been street and you've been there and done it. Of course, yeah, I know. I'm gonna think that man, that little fool ain't gonna listen to me, man. But you know what? It's better to say something because he
Then
might.
not to.
He
it's
might.
always better.
Yeah,
It's always.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Messino.
No, I said it's always we first and foremost have to address the violence in hip hop and the impact it's having on our society, most definitely. Um, and then you have to talk about, because one guy was talking about when I think PNB Rock was killed. He did a video on YouTube, and he was saying how his homeboy got killed down the street. So we need to address the gang violence as well, and you know, start with the youth, and we have to make sure they understand that what they see on television, that a lot of that's propaganda. And then there you have these hip hop artists that are gangster rappers, and they promote violence in their music. And then there's this association with wealth because they're showing their money and their jewels. And I think subconsciously that is seeping into the children. But how do we get to the children so they know to separate the two? Don't you know how your mother used to say, "Don't do what I do what I say." But
Mm-hmm.
they're doing what they hear, and they're doing what they see, because now they're not just talking about, they're visualizing, and there's this association now with the gangs and the violence, but it's bringing wealth, and so a lot of them are associating that with wealth, and they want that, so they're putting that in their lyrics because they want what they see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not knowing that they actually putting a bad karma on them in the sense that like your man was saying, Chris the Glove Taylor, how one of his buddy wrote an album, death, what he say, life after death or something, and then bam, he died. You understand me? So you got to realize, they putting these lyrics in there, and then you got, the the alphabet boys, you know what I'm saying, watching every artist, every move that every artist make. Do they still have the hip hop police? See, that's the question. See, all these brothers don't even realize that back then they had hip hop police. They was going to the concert. They was seeing what was going on. So you'd be surprised what could possibly be happening right now to where all these RICO cases is coming in, people, getting caught up behind their lyrics because they didn't talked about, hurting somebody in their community. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it got to end. You know what I'm saying? They telling on themselves and they saying, don't snitch, but you snitching on yourself because they just taking those videos and taking them right to the judicial system and playing them videos in front of them juries. And then they using that to, you know what I'm saying, crucify you. You know what I'm saying? Take you out of here. You know, if you don't get caught up with, getting took out in the streets. So, it's important that we let the youth know that it's not worth going down that lane. You know what I'm saying? Stay on the right and narrow path. That's just it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there's just so many levels to it. It's just so
Oh, it
many
is.
levels, even with education, because if you know better, you do better. And
Mm-hmm.
then you have, it's just so many things going on. The gang influence to the hip hop artists, poverty, there's just a lot of things that ingredients that's that's causing the problem. So I think you just can't stop with the lyrics. It's going to be a lot of work, but I think if people just have an open and honest conversation about it, and you have to keep having that conversation. You can't just say it one time, two times. It has to be consistent, and it has to be on purpose, and it has to be consistent. To keep talking about it.
strategically,
Yeah.
strategically placed where people will catch it and understand it and use it in their everyday walk and everyday journey in this music business, in this entertainment industry.
Yeah, and they just got to start putting industry executives on blast, record labels on blast, media outlets on blast that profit off of it. If you really think it's that bad, I never let, you know, music influenced me. I always looked at music as okay, propaganda. I don't care how hard you was in the street. I just, this is music. You supposed to go in there and this is, say whatever you're gonna say, but you just have to, keep moving forward with the progressiveness, but you have to put those people on blast if you want it to change. A lot of times you see these media nowadays. You don't have to be a news reporter to report some news, and it might be false news. It might be they might change it a little bit, but it's all about them profiting. And then if somebody has beef, they got to talk about it. Quit talking about it. Start putting these people on blast. Start putting these YouTubers on blast, these content creators on blast, because they're helping perpetuate the problem. So
Absolutely.
quit. So it stop talking about, stop, promoting it. Like such and such got beef, such and such say he's gonna do that. That's a problem as well. Not just the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
They're perpetuating the problem. They're helping it.
Mm-hmm.
They're adding, minerals to it. They're sowing, helping the seeds grow. So
Gaslighting it, so to say,
yeah,
as you say.
so they
Yeah, I feel
gotta,
you.
but if they wanted to change, start putting executives on blast. I mean, record labels, they're the ones profiting off of it. But then you
Exactly.
gotta, it's, you know, I think
Well,
there's a
that's why. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I said I think there's a way of doing gangster rap music, you know, like I liked Ice Cube because there was always, that a climatic moment to why you shouldn't be doing this in his music.
Mm.
So,
It was a message.
yeah, so I think there's a way to do gangster rap that's beneficial if you do it the right way. But just I'm gonna do this to you. I'll come do this. Just some shit's just out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
if there's a message in your music, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I get you. Mm-hmm. No, yeah. I mean, that's the whole key and ideal of it all is to have a message in your music. You know what I mean? When we did the Bloods and Crips Banging on Wax, that was a message in itself because we laid down our guns and we came together to work together, to make money together, to lay our differences aside. You see what I'm saying? And not be tripping on a color. Because if you really look at it, you eliminate the two colors on the flag, all you leave is what? And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Use your imagination, use your mind, understand what's really going on. You understand what I'm saying? And we got to just do better. We gotta do better. You understand me? That's just it. But we can together, we can change something. You know what I mean? In a
Yeah,
real way.
and it's also important to promote nonviolent and positive messages in hip hop. I listen to a lot of Christian raps. A lot of that stuff is slapping. I go to, I listen to Apple Music. I put in Christian rap. A lot of that stuff slapping. A lot of it sounds better than the stuff that's on the radio. It just doesn't get promoted. It doesn't get the I don't know why. Maybe they don't want to offend anybody. Maybe I just don't know. But a lot of that stuff is slapping to me. So it's you just have to find artists that are nonviolent and have a positive message and get behind them and help promote them.
Exactly. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Cause it's a message to all music. Everybody got some pain that they're trying to get out. A window into the community through art of music. See, that's the difference. And if you want to show that art in a positive light, that'll give us a better look in the world going forward. That's all I'm saying. That's why I say change the content of the lyric. And if we got these young kids coming in and they come before us and they got in their music is kill, 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 I'm gonna be, forced to have to say something about that. Because I mean that's where it starts. Change
Yeah.
that right there, Change them saying, hey man, I know you do that type of music, that's cool. But how far do you think you're gonna go with that music? You ain't gonna go very far. I mean, the music might continue to go, but your life and your career might end shortly. So that's a short-lived career. It's short. It's short term. It's not long term. It's not longevity. It's not legacy. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's very imperative that we keep pushing the line of respect and turn up the volume on peace, love, and respect. You know what I'm saying? To let the world know that that's what we pushing over here on the Shiznit Talent TV. You understand me? Because the word is gonna get out there. It's gonna start ending up being word of mouth. Peace, love, and respect. Salute. You know what I'm saying? And once that start happening, then you're gonna start seeing a change. Everybody is gonna be doing the right thing. It's coming. It's coming. Because people was getting tired of all what's going on and what they see in the news every day. People don't want that's trauma bonding. You get used to that, then it becomes, hey, it's just another one. And you go on about your day. But it's constantly in the subconscious mind of your mind, and you be thinking about that stuff. That's why I don't even like to talk about it over here. We everything entertainment. We want to see great talent. We want to interview the legends and great talent. We want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that their voice get heard and have a voice to be able to say, hey, let's stop this, killing in hip hop and stop all the violence in the industry, period, if we can. But it's going to start with one person at a time. Each one reach one to teach one. Something about changing for the future, for the youth of tomorrow, them kids that's coming up, your cousins, your grandkids, your nephews, your own kids. You understand me? Now they got something that they can use in the future. Dig? Mm-hmm. You got that 40s and palm trees, Miss somewhere. Reason why I asked that because that's gangster music. See, but it's a gangster spiritual. You feel me?
Yes, most
He says it in
definitely.
there. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got it. No problem.
Okay, well, yeah, in about 2 minutes we're gonna get that one going. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to make sure you had it in the chamber ready to, pop them in the eardrums with something. You know what I mean?
Just
But
like
as we talk about this, if you're not already a part of the Hip Hop Alliance coming in, just now checking us out, you know what I'm saying, and you're on the outskirts looking in, but you ain't checked all the way in, get up in the chat. I need you to go on and take heed to the call. You know what I'm saying? God is calling for you to get involved with the Hip Hop Alliance. You understand me? So hear the call. You know what I'm saying? Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. Some great things is going down when you talk about a union for the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? Being able to make sure that we are properly compensated for the works that we do in this game. You know what I mean? That's big. You know what I'm saying? And so you really want to be a part of it. They got a lot of great things going on, a lot of major things happening for women. You know what I'm saying? Oh, some great things happening for women, women's rights, different things, man. It's a lot going on, in hip hop. And we're just trying to, really get to the bottom of things, you know what I mean? Get back to being in control and the gatekeepers of what's supposed to be going on in the future, paying it forward. You feel me? Right here on the Shiznit Talent TV. What up, California nationalists? I see you up in there. Jerry Blaze Babe. I see all y'all. Rufus Records, Bay Leaf, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I love all y'all for popping in, dropping by to say hello and hi to the Live is Live on YouTube. We're doing it a little different tonight. This is the Ghetto Got Talent show. We got some talent, but hey, we want to see if it's gonna be some talent like we always been doing since the start of this. We want fresh, new talent coming through, doing their thing live and direct, not from a video, not from a song or thing of that nature, but literally getting up on this stage, gracing the stage one time and showing the world what you made of. You know what I'm saying? Showing them what you're working with. Is your talent boo boo or the she is knit? Y'all gotta let us know. Bring that talent. Share this with somebody you love. You understand me? Tell them about it. It's going up. gonna get stuck all the way up in the hemisphere and we ain't coming down. You understand me? Absolutely. Right here on the Shiznit. All right, Miss C-No, you can get ready to hit that one for him beautifully.
Yeah. Palm trees and fountains. The street active. I'm hot. Man, it ain't no joke, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas, 50 and above, up under the palm trees, still drinking on 40s, my nigga. Still doing young, dumb shit, my nigga. Palm trees and fountains. Palm trees and fountains. Palm trees and folks, drinking on the phone, hood, uneducated, drunk, faded, drunk as a skunk, picking everybody to cross your path. It's a punk, now you dead, licking up in the alley. Slump, smoked by a punk with a gun. Opened up his trunk and started blasting you for fun. There's fools that you go by, you faded and high. Only fools think they made out of steel and won't die. Why you think brothers bang in California? No family love, drinking standing on the corner. Claiming the street they don't own, they push up on you. Then brag about the murder, talking welcome to California. What if that's the issue with the cops? Watch your brother get beat right in front of you on the block. With a 40 when he got popped out. Shots rang out, one shot, two shots. Palm trees and bogey, neighborhood smoky, more pounds to the ounce. I'm a West Coast crony, not thinking I'm the 40, I'm clean, I'm rosy. I was raised up in these streets and with the violence I'm holy. Palm trees bogey, neighborhood smoky, more pounds to the ounce. I'm a West Coast crony, not thinking on the 40, I'm rosy. I was raised up in these streets and with the violence. He was a Muslim in the pen, now we big crippin' again. Up in the pen, wasn't with the function. Telling stories to his homies, now he's quick to be bustin'. Medical pot, like a sailor, he cussing. Bullying little kids, standing by the curb, hustling. Trying to survive without no 9 to 5. Struggling, hope he don't get caught up in the drive-by. To avoid that, he in the house banging my looking in the mirror, taking the flicks. Throwing up gang signs, thinking he was sick. While the real ones taking the fall. Buried and gone, he got free doing it all. Bad influence to the youth, drinking and cussing. Sipping on 90 proof, Jack Daniels, fussing. 40 after 40s, spitting policies under palm trees. 60 years old, second to the palm trees and 40s. Neighborhood smoky, more pounds to the ounce. I'm a West Coast crony, not thinking I'm the 40, I'm clean, I'm rosy. I was raised up in the streets and with the violence, I'm holy. Palm trees, 40s. Neighborhood smoky, more pounds to the ounce. I'm a West Coast crony, not thinking I'm the 40, I'm rosy. I was raised up in the streets and with the violence, I'm rosy. I'm holy, faithful God know me. I swear to tell the truth to the lost and unholy. The Holy Ghost know me. I never deny my faith. At the same time, I'm careful. I'm about to pump my brakes on that gang bang. Rob did nothing for me. And so you're just a number. Up in the penitentiary, babies to feed around the wicked that pursue fame and greed and never idolize things that's untrue. It's not about religion when you die. Which one do you choose? Heaven or hell or down below or to the sky? You chilling under palm trees, gambling, slanging, dead on the rival. Brains hanging, slumped on the sidewalk, body and chunk. Lost your life, mama told you to please stop gang banging. Now you're going out looking for the dead, got your face on the shirt. So many missed palm trees and 40s, neighborhood smoky, more pounds to the house. I'm a West Coast crony, not thinking on the 40, I'm clean, I'm rosy. I was raised up in these streets and with the violence, I'm holy. Palm trees, 40s, neighborhood smoky, more pounds to the house. I'm a West Coast crony, not thinking on the 40, I'm rosy. I was raised up in the streets and with the violence, I'm holy. Palm trees, 40s, neighborhood smoky, more pounds to the ounce. I'm a West Coast crony, not thinking on the 40, I'm rosy. I was raised up in the streets and with the violence, I'm holy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. See, that was a cool gangster. He was giving you a window into the eyes of his vision and what he see in his community. But he's a OG chromie, you know, he's a homie, he's holy. You understand me? That's a different way of putting it in form of letting the world know, hey, the youth, hey, come on now, they'll gun you down for nothing. See, we showed a little bit of it in there. I like that video. It's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You did. What y'all think of it?
I thought
We
it was
played it
pretty.
before.
It was fire.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, when it gets to that hip hop alliance, you know, we got to really push the line. And if I'm gonna go on and play that one more time so the world can see it. Real live and direct. You know what I mean? That way, you'll get what. Listen to what KRS-One is saying now.
I know,
You
man.
got to really take heed to
No.
what this man is saying, what this thing is trying to do for the overall hip hop community, the global hip hop community. It's all over the world, y'all. It's in every corner of the world. Check this out.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Hip Hop Alliance. Hip hop's first official union. We fighting for rights. Workers' rights, labor rights. Y'all know what it is. Fair wages. Let's hit 'em. Who's really speaking for the artist? Everybody knows the music industry is heartless. Knowledge reigns supreme, not what an artist on a chart is. It's about fair wages and royalties. Let me start this, spark this. It's about cultural self-reliance, corporate defiance. We got this down to a science. It's called the Hip Hop Alliance. We take it back to stop the violence. For 30 years, I've been the culture's guidance. You can't deny this. I clean pupils when they open their eyelids. In a blink, I teach kids to think. That's what I did and do. Reaching and pulling out the culture inside of you with the truth inside of you, no one can lie to you. It's time to unify him, her, you, and I. Do your part to save the art. Don't be a stupid guy. Front, you can try, but it's your time you waste. And we're starting an alliance against corporate exploitation.
So what it do? I think the Hip Hop Alliance is a great idea, and I'm glad they came up with it because hip hop needs a union, and they can grow. They can grow to do that, and it's been
Oh
a
yeah.
long time coming.
Definitely a long time coming. He said we fighting for workers' rights. Y'all heard it. The hip hop man, man, boo. He said a lot in that little bit of time. You understand me? And if you ain't catching it, you ain't thinking fast enough, or you can't hear what he's saying. You got to play it again. Just rewind this video and play it again, or go right to the hiphopalliance.org. Become a member, and you're gonna hear it right there, live and direct. You feel what I'm saying? Absolutely. Yeah, they taking it back. They don't want the corporate people, you know what I'm saying, taking advantage of the culture like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to take all that back, get in control of it, making sure, you know what I'm saying, we won't get walked over going forward. You know what I mean? New gatekeepers. That's what I mean by that. You dig? As long as we're a part of that, we can claim that, you know, and push the alliance. Shit. Absolutely. Yeah, you know, I'm about ready for some of that political pressure too. I definitely want to hear some of that. I don't know if you got that lined up for us yet, but if you do, yeah, when you ready and you know, pop our eardrums with it right quick. You know, we're gonna go on and that will ring the bells of the world, you know. Listen to what's being said. You gotta do better, ladies and gentlemen.
And here it is, y'all. Political pressure.
Hey, yo, K-Style. We might have to slow it down a little bit, my nigga. I know we been banging out them bangers on their ass, but let me rap to them for a second. Yeah, it's political pressure. There's too much shit going on in the world right now. Why don't y'all roll you up one? Blow a joint with your boy JD. I ain't bullshitting. No, hell no. Shit. I want you to stop and think for a minute. Separate the government from your religion. Now separate religion from your day-to-day life. It ain't no more pressure. It ain't no more strife. Red pill or blue pill, what the fuck is the difference? When these motherfuckers really want to rule your existence, want to tell a fucking woman what to do with her body, even if she get raped and sent to a lobby. You crackers moving backwards with this hillbilly shit. And niggas make it easy when we on silly shit. Why y'all killing fucking brothers when they ain't the ops? Think you run with your Glock when the cops are the blocks. Black Lives Matter, period. But fuck all that protesting shit like some idiots. Link with the natives, the essays, the Asians. Create a lane for ourselves in this nation.
Pressures, media fake, fabrications, you can see the hate. Propaganda got their own agendas, misleading the public for their own interests. If you feel me, can I get a witness? I want justice while we're living. And all this violence, I won't be silenced. 2502, and I know what to do.
They wonder what we mad at. We want a 40, fuck up you, I'm in a Cadillac. Profile, cause I keep a G-style. I ain't with that widow shit, my destiny this is a child. Wow, they hit us with that stimmy, but pull up at that Roscoe's and niggas like, give me that cold game, get down over gold chain. Pinky rain in the crime scene tainted, man. From Hub City to the shop, we on the same thing. Queens niggas, Philly killers, feeling all my pain. Gorilla Chill, one of the last at the round table. On full blast, on smash like Cain and Abel. Niggas jealous of my pedigree, but let it be some drama. I could put that on my mama, but you still believe the bull that they feed us. Best to put your faith in Allah, Buddha, or Jesus, please.
Media fake, fabrications, you can see the hate. Propaganda got their own agendas, misleading the public for their own interests. If you feel me, can I get a witness? I want justice while we're living. And all this violence, I won't be silenced. 2502,
Hey Chris,
and we know
it's the same old story with the guns and dope. And nigga, I ain't gonna lie, Obama gave me some hope. He had the homies in the pen like it's our turn now. They touch my nigga, we gon' burn this bitch down. But just the other day, I seen a sister get shot by a military looking ass, racist ass cop. Just a routine traffic stop. One black woman, 5 bastard ass cops. I had a tear in my eye when she died. Watched her go cry as she stared at the sky. And Joe and his hoe, they both gotta go. It's a lot we don't see and a lot they don't show. And Roe v. Wade, it's just another play for that white man who know we gotta repopulate. See they numbers getting showed and he's scared. I only got 2 words, be prepared.
political pressures, media fake, fabrications, you can see the hate. Propaganda got their own agendas, misleading the public for their own interests. If you feel me, can I get a witness? I want justice while we're living. And all this violence, I won't be silenced. 2502, and we know what to do. Oh yeah, stop all this killing, looting, shooting. We need to protect our children and the government. You got to do better. Our kids are our future, and we got to do better. Better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better. Better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better. Better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better.
It's the lasting impression of those words. We got to do better. Is what I love about that song. We got to do better, y'all. We must do better. It's imperative that we do better. And we can. We just got to do it together. That's it. You know what I mean? CeeLo,
Yes, sir.
did you find anything for me, man? You got a beat you can bump their heads with? They still want to hear your beats, man. Pop them in the head with one, at least one, if you can do it. If not, give us a good scripture that'll pop their eardrums too, something they can rest with, because we got about 15 minutes before we get on up out of here.
I can do the Ecclesiastics 12. You want to hear
Run
that one?
that.
Run it.
Absolutely. 12 and 13, right? I mean 13 and 14?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Ecclesiastics 12, verse 13 and 14. It says, "The end of the whole matter has been heard. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every deed into judgment with every secret thing, whether good or evil. Your life is eternally significant."
Wow. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely, man. See, those are scriptures that come through the DM, and there's people out there that's watching us and loving what we're doing. And man, that was sent to me, and I just wanted to say, man, that's a great one, man. I'm glad I gave you that one, and you went and found that, because that one is absolutely saying something, man. Wow. Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
that's deep, man.
Yeah. So could you explain? Oh, well, no, we got what we got up in the chamber. You got it. It's okay. I love that, man. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing, man. Mm. I'm gonna read that one tonight before I go to bed. I got my Bible right here too. I'm glad. Yeah, Ecclesiastics 12, 13, and 14. I got to ponder that one. So if anybody out there listening, y'all pull it up too and read it, and ask God for discernment on what that means, and going forward. We paying it forward. We giving scriptures to pay them forward, so we can see what the future can look like. All we got to do is follow instructions, the laws, commands, and statutes of the Most High, and we will be all right. Trust and believe that. I'm telling y'all, real
And
facts.
there's another one
Huh?
that goes. There's another one that might go along with what we just heard right now on
Okay,
Ecclesiastes.
well, bring it on.
Okay, that one. This one that's coming up is Psalms 119, 142, and it's a
Okay,
short one. It's a short one, but it goes along to what the one we just read. So
okay.
Psalms 119, 142 says, "The righteousness is everlasting, and your law is true."
Mm. The Father's righteousness is everlasting, right?
Yes, sir. And
Mm.
his law is true.
There it is. Y'all heard it first right here on the Shiznit Talent TV. If you never knew it, now you do. And give them that chapter in scripture again.
Which one? The
Psalms. What was it? Psalms.
Psalms 142. I mean 119, 142.
119, 142. Okay, I just wrote it down. That's why I needed you to repeat that, and hopefully somebody else wrote it down.
Psalms 119, 142.
Okay, okay, all right. Beautiful, beautiful. With that being said, Miss C Note, I know you got one more to pop their eardrums with. Do we have my favorite, Daz Dillinger, ready to go? If we can get it on right now, it'll be perfect and beautiful. And we can end the show in a lovely way. I appreciate you, ma'am.
Hold on.
Take your time. It's all good. Yeah, no. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Just let us know when you're hitting us with the beautiful. I thank you, Jesus. Ooh, see how beautiful that ring in your ear? I thank you, Jesus.
Here you go, everybody. Das Dillinger.
Mm.
I thank you, Jesus.
It's dope.
We can't live without. Don't you know it was? I knew it was. We can't live without. I knew it was. Don't you know it was? Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Lord God in heaven, I thank you for my mind, life, soul. I just want you to know. From all the drive-by lies, caused by homicide, you saved lives. I just want to say, I thank the Lord for a clear mind, change your heart in bad times from the start. I say, only God can do it, making a way out of no way, giving God praise. I just say, don't you know it was? I can't live without. Don't you know it was? I can't live without. Don't you know it was? I knew it was. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. In the church say, the righteous. The foundation. Say, oh, like that, like that. Never that, never that. My God is an awesome God through all. Even when I stumble and fall, I say, my mother prayed for me, showed me and preached me the word. That's all I heard, so I gotta say, my spirit, soul, and body is on one accord. I say, praise the Lord. I say, if you believe in faith, there's nothing God won't do for you. Hey, yo, that's true. Ooh, don't you know it was? I can't live without. Don't you know it was? I can't live without. Don't you know it was? I knew it was. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Call him up and tell God what you want. Call him up and tell the Lord what you want. Call him up and tell God what you want. Call him up and tell the Lord what you want. Call him up and tell God what you want. Call him up and tell Jesus what you want. Call him up and tell God what you want. Call him up. Don't you know it was? I can't live without. Don't you know it was? I can't live without. Don't you know it was? I knew it was. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. And the church says,
Oh yeah. I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Noah Nitty Gritty. What up, sir? I love you, my brother. End of the year deals is going down. Legacy Car Care. Y'all can find him on Instagram. He got it popping, man. He hooked your car right on up. Hey, y'all need to check him out. He's doing it real big, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all give him a holler. Check him out on Instagram. Legacy Car Care. There it is right there. Y'all find him. Y'all hit him up. Let him know the Shiznit Talent TV sent you. And it's all love. Right there. Peace. Love you, Nitty. Yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do this one more time and one more again, and we're gonna get ready to get on up out of here because we got a little things we gotta do too in life. So, you know, we kept it consistent. We're gonna always do that. Put God in front of it to make sure we come here to provide an outlet and a platform for you guys. So go tell somebody about this. Let them know we're looking for that raw talent to come grace the stage and do it live from via their home or wherever they at, their studio. Let it rip. We want to see what you're working with. Is your talent boo-boo or is it the Shiz-Nit? One more again, the Hip Hop Alliance, y'all. Check this one out one more time. I just need everybody to go.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Hip Hop Alliance. Hip Hop's first official union. We fighting for rights. Workers' rights, labor rights. Y'all know what it is. Fair wages. Let's hit 'em. Who's really speaking for the artist? Everybody knows the music industry is heartless. Knowledge reigns supreme, not what an artist on a chart is. It's about fair wages and royalties. Let me start this, spark this. It's about cultural self-reliance, corporate defiance. We got this down to a science. It's called the Hip Hop Alliance. We take it back to stop the violence. For 30 years, I've been the culture's guidance. You can't deny this. I clean pupils when they open their eyelids. In a blink, I teach kids to think. That's what I did and do. Reaching and pulling out the culture inside of you with the truth inside of you. No one can lie to you. It's time to unify him, her, you, and I. Do your part to save the art. Don't be a stupid guy. Front, you can try, but it's your time you waste. And we starting an alliance against corporate exploitation.
Against corporate. You already know. See how you do? Hey, we got music. What? Display Mondays coming up tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know who's gonna pop in and show up, show out, and share some of their great music with us. But I need everybody to come through, pop in, and hang out with us one more again. Tell a friend, let somebody know. All righty, y'all. It's time to go. What up with it, Mr. Stilo Beast? Can you give us a closing?
Man, just everybody stay safe out there. Keep it good. Keep God first and keep it pushing. That's for sure.
That's right. That's right. Love you, sir, for that.
Yes,
Miss C-Note, can you share with the people, man, a closing? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I need everybody at the sound. Okay, come on now, talk to me. I need you to close for me.
Yeah, hey,
Okay.
Everybody out there, stay safe. Much love and much respect. And think about what I said about being angry. Do you want it to be a short-term problem or a long-term problem? Because if you want it to be a short-term problem, walk away. Peace and love and much respect.
That's right. With that being said, I love you, Miss Chino. Thank you for that. Stay rooted in love. Stay rooted in truth. Stay rooted in faith. Because even if you're going through darkness, you can still shine through. And that light is you. And that's greatness. God's love. Greatness on display. A life of victory every day for everybody. We love y'all. Peace, love, and respect. Check us out tomorrow. Music Display Mondays is going all the way up. And we're going to get stuck all the way up in the hemisphere. Peace, love, and respect turn up the volume on that. Peace, love, and respect. Salute to everybody that came through. I love y'all. And hey, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace, love, and respect. We'll talk to y'all.